Hey guys, and welcome on into today's college basketball pick video play for January 3rd, 2018. If you're interested in getting all of our college basketball plays for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And heading into this one, going to be talking about this Big East matchup today between Marquette and Providence. Right now, Marquette coming to this one as about a pick'em here on the road, so getting some respect from Vegas and the Golden Eagles. They've looked solid so far this year. They're 10-4. Overall, 1-1 in Big East play to open up action in conference. Marquette, they gave Xavier a run for their money at home, but they came up just short in the end, losing that one by a final of 87-91. But the Golden Eagles, they bounced back in their last outing at home, getting past Georgetown by a final of 74-65. Now heading out on the road for their first true road test here in conference play. So back during the non-conference, Marquette was a little bit up and down. They generally came up short against the tougher teams they faced, losing to opponents like Purdue, Wichita State, and Georgia, and then picking up some of their better wins during the non-conference on the road against Wisconsin. Also a nice win against Vermont, LSU, and VCU. So certainly picking up some resume-building wins, but in their tougher matchups against top 25 caliber type teams, the Golden Eagles generally came up short. This is a team that hasn't been great on the defensive side of the ball against quality opposition, but they're very strong offensively, especially when they get things clicking and running smoothly on that end. They're 42nd in college basketball in scoring compared to 225th in total team defense. So they're going against the Providence Friars, who right now, the home team is 10-5 overall on the year. They're also 1-1 in the Big East. They opened up with an incredible 94-72 win on the road against a very improved St. John's opponent. The Friars, they had to feel great coming off of that win, but then in their last outing, they were throttled a bit themselves. They had a tough time on the road against Creighton, and a lot of teams have a tough time winning at Creighton, but the Friars went on to lose that one by 19 points, but still splitting their first two games on the road in conference play. Not a bad position to be in by any means for the Friars. Getting any wins in the Big East is a very positive thing, and the fact that Providence was able to grab that early win against St. John's is a good sign for this group, who through the non-conference, they picked up some decent results, some of their better ones coming against teams like Boston College, Belmont, as well as Washington, and then losing to teams like Houston, UMass, and Minnesota, and also on the road against Rhode Island. The Friars, they've been a very balanced group. They're right at about middle of the pack in terms of their rankings in scoring average and total team defense. They have a plus-minus of about positive 5 points on the year in comparison to Marquette, who's at about plus 8 points. And that makes a whole lot of sense here, that Marquette on average has been about 3 points better than Providence. And then when you factor in the home court advantage for the Friars, that's 3 points. So at the end of the day, you get this right at about a pick'em. So a very predictable spread for this particular matchup. But it's very tough on the road in the Big East, and Providence, they have a great home court advantage. They're coming back for their first conference home game of the year. We expect the crowd to be a factor, and behind that home court edge, we feel like the Friars are going to be the better play here to go on to win this one straight up. So if you agree with this play, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball plays over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, guys, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.